Listen, there's a quiet truth most men don't realize until it's too late. You don't lose value because someone chooses another path. You lose it when you hand over your standards and start acting like your worth depends on their approval. I'm not here to paint women as the problem. I'm here to show you where men give away strength they never had to lose, and how to reclaim it without games or fake confidence. This is about rhythm, presence, and the habits that either build or erode attraction. I'll walk you through the turning points that shift everything, not because you want to punish her, but because you need to stand firm for yourself. Stick with me, and I'll show you how being steady, rare, and disciplined changes the game. First lesson: attraction is rhythm, not debate. Think of your presence like a song. If you're always loud, always demanding attention, your music becomes background noise. But when your beat is steady, consistent in your values yet unpredictable in your energy, people tune in. Women don't pay attention to a float that honks nonstop. They notice the drum line that never misses a beat. Your calm rhythm signals security and capability. It shows your life moves forward whether she's part of it or not. That's magnetic. The mistake most men make is trying to force attraction with noise, texts, gifts, long explanations. But true pull comes from setting your rhythm and keeping it. Not absent, not needy, just grounded in your own direction. That steadiness makes you rare, and rarity is valuable. Second lesson: boundaries are not punishment. They're the blueprint of your worth. Men often confuse boundaries with coldness. They think not bending means not caring. Wrong. Boundaries simply teach people how to treat you. Every time you let disrespect slide, you draw a line lower than it should be. But when you calmly hold your standard without drama, she learns what belongs in the relationship and what doesn't. Here's the truth: a woman who respects you won't resent your limits. She'll respect you more for having them. Boundaries create clarity. Clarity builds trust. Trust deepens attraction. Stop apologizing for guarding your time, peace, and ambition. That protection is the very Third lesson: curiosity outshines competence. Picture this: two men ask her out. One talks about his job, his car, his achievements. The other stays quiet, asks one unexpected question, and listens deeply. Who does she remember? The listener. Competence is expected. Curiosity is rare. You don't win by proving how capable you are. You win by showing you're engaged and interesting. Curiosity draws emotional investment because it communicates value without bragging. It says, "I'm here, I'm paying attention, I want to know you." That's addictive, so practice listening like a skill. Ask questions that cut beneath the surface. Be the man who captures attention without putting on a show. Fourth lesson: scarcity isn't manipulation, it's self-respect. Too many men hear scarcity and think it means games. They miss the truth. Scarcity simply means you don't revolve your world around one person. You're scarce when your schedule, friendships, training, and projects actually matter. Not to be cruel, but to be whole. When your life is full with purpose, a woman either joins in or she doesn't. And if she doesn't, that's not failure. That's selection. Scarcity makes people value what isn't endlessly available. It's not about withholding love. It's about placing your love where it belongs. Fifth lesson: the quiet upgrade hits harder than the loud comeback. Some men say, "I'll show her," then post every detail of their grind online. But the real impact is in silent transformation. When you level up privately, new habits, new focus, new goals, it shifts your energy. You don't have to announce growth. You simply become different. And when she notices, it's not because you chased attention, it's because your life moved forward with or without her. Watching someone thrive without you hits harder than any dramatic display. So build quietly. Let your actions prove your worth, not your words. Sixth lesson: reciprocity is the foundation of lasting attraction. There's a huge difference between someone impressed by your occasional gestures and someone invested in a balanced exchange. Attention without reciprocity is just applause. Reciprocity builds partnership. When you pour into someone who gives nothing back, you're training them to expect one-way effort. That's how men end up stuck in the friend zone or as the emotional safety net. Pay attention to who matches your energy over time, not just in moments. Meet consistency with consistency. If she won't show up in steadiness, that's data, not disaster. Guard your investment. Reciprocity builds depth. One-sided devotion drains you. Seventh lesson, handle your emotions as tools, not weapons. Feelings are human. Meltdowns are not leadership. There's strength in knowing what you feel and how to channel it. In conflict, don't use emotion to guilt, punish, or put on a scene. Use emotional clarity. I felt this. I need that. Then follow with calm action. That's not suppressing, it's directing. A man who turns his emotions into instruments creates calm in chaos. That calm makes her relax into you instead of trying to control you. When she relaxes, attraction matures into attachment. Your emotional mastery becomes the framework for deeper connection. Eighth lesson, leave a mark that outlives your words. People remember how you made them feel more than the speeches you gave. Be the man whose actions are small but solid, not flashy stunts, consistent gestures, a thoughtful message when she's low, standards you never compromise, the strength to walk away when you're disrespected. Those quiet moves stack into something unforgettable. Later, when she reflects, it's those simple truths that carry the most weight. Build a legacy of presence, not performance. Here's the bottom line. You don't reclaim power by becoming someone else. You reclaim it by doubling down on who you are. Disciplined, calm, curious, and firm about your standards. You don't need to make her the prize, and you don't need to make yourself desperate. Choose yourself. Protect your rhythm. Let scarcity reflect your self-respect. Invest only where it's matched. Control your emotions and build silently until your growth speaks louder than you do. Do this, and respect, attraction, and peace will follow naturally. Now let me ask you, what's one boundary you're ready to hold this week? Share it in the comments. I'll read every answer. This is how we rise together.